Good day, I say. Welcome back to the Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen showcase. And in this part, our team has changed a bit. We caught ourselves a Eevee, which you can get from the Celadon Mansion. I decided to buy a Firestone and make it into a Flareon. And I got a Thunderstone for my Pikachu to make it a Raichu. And my Wartortle evolved into a Blastoise, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, Flareon doesn't learn a fire type move until level 33, but so far Secret Power and Dig has been very useful, especially with that monstrous attack stat. And Raichu is pretty much the same, just Pikachu with bigger stats. And in this part, we are going against the leader of Team Rocket himself, Giovanni. I think we can actually find something. Okay, yeah. You can find like a net ball and a nest ball here for some reason. Alright, let's take on Giovanni. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. Alright, Giovanni. Now, Giovanni isn't that bad. He's gonna have 2 Pokemon weak to water and grass types. And he's gonna have a normal type, which is odd, which kind of makes you wonder if that Pokemon was originally supposed to be a ground type Pokemon. Anyway, 2 of the Pokemon that he's using, I'm actually planning on adding them to my team later on. Those Pokemon being Rhyhorn and his last Pokemon, which is Kangaskong. Anyway, my Blastoise is just overpowered at this point. So, let's actually send out Flareon. The thing about Kangaskong is that it is a really fast, tanky Pokemon. And first thing he does is lower my defense, which isn't good because my Flareon's nature actually lowers its defense. So that isn't good. Okay, good. Going for a special attack. And I'm kind of hoping that... Oh god! Yeah, Flareon's dead. Oh! Good job, Flareon. I was not expecting you to survive that. Anyway, let's switch into Raichu, since Raichu actually knows a fighting type move. Or not. So much for not using Blastoise. Alright, hit him with a Water Pulse. Anyway, Boss Giovanni was defeated. Anyway, for defeating Giovanni, we actually get the Silph Scope, which is really useful because now we can identify those ghosts in the Pokemon Tower, which also means we're going to be catching our next party member. Who is it going to be? Well, you'll find out next time on the Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen showcase. So, if you enjoyed this part, make sure you give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon for notifications. Till then, I'll see you guys next time. Later.